Hello, welcome to another video from Let's Talk Leeds United. It's been about a year since I started this channel, or 1 year, and I had to stop it because other stuff was getting in the way and I didn't have time for it. But we did shoot up to 300 subs pretty quick, so I'm going to try and pick up from where I left off and bring out some more content, hopefully a couple of times a week, 2-3 times a week. So if you wouldn't mind commenting and subscribing on the channel, then that would be brilliant. But I'm going to jump straight into it. What a stressful time this is. I literally can't cope, losing sleep, irritable, stressy. Like, I just want this season to be done, you know? I just want it to be done. Like, either way, I'm just looking forward to the summer and not having to think about, although I'm sure I still will, seeing who we're signing and who's leaving and the fixtures and stuff. But anyway, all we can do is hope. But I fully believe, like I do, I genuinely believe we're going to stay up. I do. Looking at our fixtures, Forest fixtures, Everton fixtures, Leicester's fixtures, I think our next two games, people say, ours are the hardest two. Are they? West Ham away, who, by the way, did you see their starting lineup in Europe, against Brentford because of Europe, right? They rested Ben Rama, Bowen, Antonio, Rice. None of the big guns were there because they got all their eggs in that basket. They've got all their eggs in that basket. That's all they're concentrating on is the the Conference League. So let's hope and pray that their game against AZ Alkmaar goes to the 120th minute and penalties, and they're exhausted mentally and physically, whether they win or lose. Surely, if they have a drooling second leg tie against AZ Alkmaar, by the time they come to play us, they're going to be, in the mud. They're going to be knackered. So that's why I genuinely think we can beat West Ham away. I genuinely think that, and I think that's a big factor in it, is the fact that they won't be putting their, especially if they win the semi-final and they got a final coming up. They're safe now. They're safe in the Premier League. Some people see some people saying that, oh well, it's their last home game of the season, they'll want to win. But come on, if Leeds were in a European semi-final and then our last home game of the season we put out a second string team, I think we'd all understand, wouldn't we? We wouldn't mind. So I think we go to West Ham and I think we win. Genuinely think we go to West Ham and beat them. And Tottenham at home, I think West Ham is the more winnable game out of the two, as mad as that sounds, considering Tottenham's at home last day of the season and their away record is abysmal. But I think we go to West Ham and we beat them, just because of this European stuff. Call me pig-headed, call me deluded, you might be right, but I think we go to West Ham and win. And I think we're in with a good shot of staying up. I'm confident. I haven't seen many people of the same opinion as that, and that's fine. Obviously, it's your own opinion, and I'm not being deluded. I'm not talking with my heart. I genuinely think we're going to stay up. I think we go to West Ham and win, and I think we get a point at least against Tottenham. This Man City game, this Newcastle game, they've given me belief. They've shown me that the players still care. Because before that, I doubted it. I doubted their desire, their hunger, their passion. But now I see it. I see it fully. We lost 2-1 away to City and drew 2-2 at home to Newcastle. That's not a bad set of scorelines for any team in the division. If Arsenal had those two scorelines, they'd be all right about it. Like, not all right, but do you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be like shot to pieces about it. So for us in the relegation zone to get those two scorelines, when before that we were on our arse, I'm confident. It's given me confidence for the last two games, and yeah, I fully believe we're staying up. That Newcastle game was so annoying though. Like, 1-0 up and we got a penalty to make it 2-0, and I believe, and I think a lot of people are of the same opinion, that if we go 2-0 up, we win that game. I think we just win it 2-0. I think we see the game out and win 2-0. But it wasn't to be. He missed. But this abuse he's been receiving, his family and that, it's shocking, absolutely shocking. Like, when he missed that penalty, I was the first one to stand up and say, "You absolute useless." But that's it. That's as far as it needs to go. You don't need to start DMing his wife and threatening his dog, and it's ridiculous. But anyway, that's just the minority of people who hide behind fake profiles. But we gave away 2 penalties and we missed a penalty. So we should have won the game really, and if we'd have won that, we'd have been out of the relegation zone already. Um, but I think we beat West Ham, and I think we go into Tottenham at home, out of the relegation zone. Who have Everton got? Wolves away, not an easy game. I think Wolves have won quite a few. Is it 6 in their last 7 at home or something like that? It's not an easy game, Wolves away. I know they're hot and cold though, but I think they could do a job on Everton, and I can see them beating Everton. And Forest at home to Arsenal. Part of me sees like Forest nicking a point, but I think they lose away to Palace last day. And people will say, "Oh, Palace are on the beach," but they're not on the beach. They've been safe for a few weeks now, and they still rolling over teams left, right, and centre with Eze, Zaha, Elise. They're a phenomenal team at the moment. So I think Forest pick up 1 point out of their last 2. I think Everton pick up three maximum. I think it'll either be 1, 2, or 3. I think Everton pick up, but I think we get 4. Yeah, I know. I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to stay up. I really genuinely believe that. I'm not trying to kid anyone or trying to give people, change people's opinions. Like, I just think we stay up. I think we beat West Ham. I think they're going to be knackered after this European venture. I don't think they're bothered about the league now. I think they're just concentrating on that. And although Leicester have got to play West Ham final day, I think. So the same's got to be said for that game. Leicester could win that, but I think that's the only 3 points Leicester get, and we're already above them. And I think we get 4. I think we get 4 points, and I think we come 17th and 16th, 17th or 16th, and we stay up. That's my opinion. Sam Allardyce, I just wish we'd have got him 10 games ago. If we got him 10 games ago, I don't even think we're in this situation now. I think we're pretty much safe now if we get him 10 games ago. It shows that the West Brom relegation was just an anomaly, because he's got us. I wouldn't say playing well, but he's got us organised. He's got us fighting, and that's half the battle in a relegation zone. You've got to have some fight. And I really feared that we had no fight, and since he's come in, the players have shown me that they do care. They do want us. They do want to stay up. They do want to be here next season. And Leicester, I think they look shocked, to be honest. But I think us, Forest, and Everton, we've all got fire. We've all got fight, passion, desire, I did think that had drained from our team, but I think it's definitely back. Weston McKennie, I've been his biggest critic, but last couple of games he's really like given it his all, and I think everyone's really trying. Rob Les in goal. I love Meslier, but just not been good enough. And Rob Les, he brings calmness to the defence. If you're a defender, you need a calm goalkeeper behind you. You need a keeper to give you confidence, and I think Rob Les gives our defence that confidence. Might be a blessing in disguise that Firpo's been banned, because let's be honest, last couple of games he's gone back to his old usual ways of being a bit calamity. That penalty he gives away. He couldn't have reached his hand any higher. It's like he's in a game of basketball. Seriously, I was like, what are you doing? And Patrick Bamford. See, if he scores that penalty, he's probably a contender for man of the match, because he actually had a good performance. He's had a hand in the first goal, sort of the second goal. He had a shot and it fell to Christensen. But, unfortunately, strikers are judged on goals, so he missed the penalty. And he's cost us so many points this season. Arsenal at home, Leicester at home, now Newcastle at home, Palace away when we was winning 1-0. He's through on goals, make it 2. These are points that add up. But like I said, the abuse he's been getting to his family and that, absolutely unacceptable. Should never happen, and it needs to stop. But yeah, guys, it's just a little one from me. I'm back now. I'll be, I'm never going to take over the globe. We've all got the people that we watch: Joe, Connor, KG, and I watch them too. But there's no reason why I can't also upload some videos and share my opinions. So yes, I really think we stay up. But as a caveat to that, I've been watching the playoffs, Oh my God, I really don't want to be back in the Championship. Like, it'd just be so hard to get back out of. Like, we're not that team who go down and bounce up. No, it won't be us. And we've been there. I'm sure most of you have been there in the League One days, minus 15 days. I've been there. Tranmere away, first day of minus 15. I was there, and I could have only dreamed of the Premier League. And now it's hanging on a knife edge. It's on a razor blade. It's in the balance, and I just hope that we can dodge the bullet and stay up, because we're a massive club and we deserve it. And you know, guess what? If we go down, who's going to be there? Us. Rad's probably sell up. Orta's gone. Big Sam, although none of this is his fault, he'll be gone. Some of the players will be gone. Most of the players will be gone. And it'll be us fans that are there at, you know, Stoke or whoever, whatever game. Huddersfield. Oh, you know, God, imagine the fixture list coming out. Huddersfield at home, Middlesbrough away. Oh God, maybe Plymouth away. You know, just no. It's not happening. I genuinely think we stay up, and I'm not just saying that from a biased, die-hard Leeds fan point of view. I genuinely believe we will be a Premier League team next season. I think we go to West Ham. I think we beat them. I think we go into the last day of the season out of the relegation zone, and I think in a month's time this nightmare will be over and we'll still be a Premier League team. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment and please subscribe, and there'll be another video out soon.